It's finally happened here in Montreal. The two McLaren drivers came together during the Canadian Grand Prix, and it was Lando Norris who ran into the back of teammate Oscar Piastri, trying to take fourth place off him late in the race. It led to Norris's retirement. Piastri stayed in the race and finished fourth, so extends his championship lead by 12 points. But Norris took full responsibility, having misjudged it on the pit straight, ended up hitting the wall as well, having hit Piastri, and retired from the race immediately on team radio saying, "I'm so sorry guys, that's all my fault." A really admirable response actually from Norris, just taking full responsibility straight away, getting out of the car and saying the same thing, apologising to the team and apologising to Piastri for causing the collision. But as I say, Piastri actually continued unscathed and extends his championship lead to 22 points tonight. So he'll leave here feeling pretty happy, and I think team principal Andrea Stella will be pretty happy too with Norris's response and the way it's meant that McLaren don't have a huge controversy on their hands, because they said this was going to happen at some stage. They were ready for their two drivers to collide in this title fight as the pressure increases. So it's calmer there tonight at McLaren. Less calm in the fact that, as I say, it's tonight, it's dark over my shoulder because we've only just finally got a race result 5.5 hours after the checkered flag fell. That's due to the fact that Red Bull protested George Russell for some of his driving by the safety car. The two drivers went to the stewards and they were in there for 45 minutes tonight. When they came out, Russell didn't seem overly confident and Verstappen was smiling a bit more, but the two of them were chatting as they walked away from the stewards' room. Well, the stewards themselves dismissed the protest pretty swiftly in terms of the document, but as I say, it took over 5.5 hours for them to do so, and that meant we've had to wait a long time to finally have George Russell confirmed as the race winner. But that is the final result. Russell wins from Verstappen, but it's Piastri who leaves here with a bigger championship lead.